Hello, trading is closed on February 10th, 2021. We always start with our disclaimer. This is my call for tomorrow, February 11th, 2021. I'm asking that you trade at your own risk, because everything I say could be completely wrong. No guarantee I'm going to be right. Please follow the rules of my channel. Don't criticize anyone. If you don't agree with me, that's fine. Just give the reason. Don't give a call without the reason or I'll block you. Don't tell me about your trades. Don't tell me about your website or I'll block you. And my email is mejt.trades@gmail.com. We didn't make a specific directional call for today, which turned out to be fortunate because we closed essentially unchanged. However, we did hit a new all-time high and close red, and that's not good. Let's just review what we said. We said if we maintain a gap up to new highs, we've overcome resistance. We still need confirmation. We did gap up to new highs, but we didn't maintain them, so that's no good. That didn't happen. We said if we trade higher most of the night and give it back at Wednesday's open, we have what's called a P and trap, and that's negative. Usually you give it all back before the market opens. I think the same process is at play when you give it back like this after the open, or quickly after the open. It means everyone who went long and took us to new all-time highs up here is trapped, and they want to get out. That's an impulse down, which is one thing we haven't had all the way up until now. And it doesn't add confidence that we're going to be able to recover when you've got a Fibonacci retracement of the impulse and then you reverse again. It isn't all the negative stuff. This is an outside reversal day. At a new high yesterday, we closed over the high, under the low, and then closed red. But it gets worse than that because we also closed over Monday, when we also hit a new all-time high. So we have 2 straight days of all-time highs. And then we have an outside reversal day, over the high, under the low, closing red. You can still negate the negative implications of this by gapping and taking out this high, and you still have to get followed through by dropping. But as of right now, that's a very negative pattern. I don't recall seeing anything as negative as that in a long time. We did get one signal from MEJT during the day. It was a signal to buy. We did hit the target. Nothing stops you from going further than the target, which we did. And we also generated a lower target when this signal printed, and that printed right here, and as usual there was support under the target. It doesn't give us any help for tomorrow, but we have lots of other help from other indicators. This was my original wave count. We had A and B, and when I drew this, we went past the price target I had. That didn't work, but this isn't the only way to count B. This could be A, B, C for a B right here, and if you use that, you really hit today's high right on the nose, so that's right at your Fibonacci target. This is an important trend line to me. We stopped right there. This other trend line we've drawn in. So we have a confluence of trend lines and Fibonacci resistance. You can draw parallel channels here, here, here. And here's the latest channel from this low. You see how we're banging up right on it and can't break through. And this, I believe, is the trend line we showed from the other page. There are other trend lines. You can go back to the March low, and you can see how we hit this trend line a number of times. And you can see how we stopped right at the trend line at today's high, and then reversed. Now, this was a 224 trading day advance, and cycles aren't really my thing. But if you go back another 224 trading days, you get that high. and you go back again and you get that high, they're perfect hits. So certainly I would pay attention to the reversal bar we had today. It looks pretty ominous to me. Tomorrow's pattern has the early high. We could gap down. Typically it's a bullish day with a final hour high. Failure is a straight line drop. Today's high stop right at resistance from both time and price. Was an outside reversal day as well. Each of the days it engulfed featured new all-time highs, and we still closed red. It's a very bearish confluence of indicators. If an impulse down from the early trade, FEB retracement of the impulse, I'm not confident we can recover from this. Bulls need to clear today's high promptly, ideally by gapping over it, or they risk facing a strong impulsive decline, which has the potential to be a very sizable leg down. I've tried to call tops before and been wrong. Might be wrong here, but this is a very high likelihood of being the end of this leg, and if it is, things should get very ugly very fast. Still can invalidate it by going over this high. We still need to confirm it, but that's pretty negative action from today's market. Could be the start of something big on the downside, and that's today's call.